Could you see a difference between these two palettes? If they put them side by side to you, be able to pick the original versus the fake. Could you tell me if this one, number 1, is the original, or is the number 2 is the original to you? Also, we're gonna go inside the palette and we're gonna be putting side by side. I'm gonna be doing swatches from the original versus the fake, and I'm also gonna be creating a makeup look. If these are the two palettes and you want to see more about this, just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome to Jan's Journey. Well, today we're gonna be doing an exciting video to see if you could spot the real from the fake. Yes, the real from the fake. I was able to get the original, and then once I saw online they already had a fake one, so I just couldn't believe how quick it was available. But I'm like, you know what, let me just put it to the test. And I actually put them to the test. I actually did 2 different makeup looks, in the sense that I did these 2 eye makeup look using 2 separate palettes. I'm using palette number 1 and palette number 2 on this eye. At the beginning of this video, I asked you to see if you could spot the real from the fake, and I want to see what your comments are. I don't know if you were actually able to put them together, and maybe you still have time right now for you to decide which one is the one that is real or fake, and you choose 1 or 2. Which one is real, 1 or 2? The palette, once you pick it up, the boxes are very different. This is the palette for this number 1. This is the palette for number 2. Once you turn it to the back, you're gonna see that they are very different from the back. Also, I'm gonna be taking pictures, so in case it's not showing up the best on the camera, I'm gonna show you pictures so you can see a little bit more. One was distributed in Belgium, the other one was distributed in Romania. And they do have separate, they both say cruelty-free product. They both say eyeshadows made in the USA, so that's very interesting. But one thing is very different from the packaging alone. One has the logo from Anastasia, which is the emblem right here. The other one doesn't have the logo. So right there from the box, in case you wasn't sure, one has the logo. That's the only thing that really makes a big difference. They both have that nice glow to it, like a rose gold, a soft rose gold with more touch of a gold. They both have that in there. The Norvina, the frame, the font is almost the same, and they're almost placed in the same section. Even the Anastasia, but the Beverly Hills, this one seems a little bit lower than the other one. See, just from the color alone, you can spot that there is a big difference. From the packaging, one seems a little tad bigger, which is the real one. I'm going to try to put them together. The real one is a tinge bigger, higher. Once you pick up the palette, you will see from one of them is a lot higher than the other. You can see a bigger difference in there. You can even see it from the black section. Once you open it, this one doesn't go all the way to the back, and if it does go all the way to the back, it's kind of like struggling, and then it stays like that, this is the fake one that was on this side. This one is so comfortable for you to actually just fold it. It's like perfect, and you could just put it back and it clicks really nicely. You will notice that this one has that nice ribbon for you to remove the brush. To remove the brush. The other one doesn't have the ribbon, and you can actually see where it was supposed to be, that velvet feel to it. This one is very rough. This one is it's a lot softer, the feel. From the top, you can see that it's not like the box. In the box, the position of Norvina was in the same angle. If you look at this one, it's way off. And Anastasia is way off as well. Beverly Hills is more here. You can just touch it like that from my finger. Beverly Hills, look how off it is. The back, it has a simple sticker on the back that it does say cruelty free, and it says distributed in Belgium. This one is very different than the original. Once we go inside, I'm going to be showing you swatches. I did some swatches. I'm going to tell you, I struggle to pick up, especially the matte shades. To pick up the matte shades, which are all the ones on the bottom, this one was so easy for me to pick it up. Some of them feel a lot softer. This one feels very soft, which this one is Incense. This one feels a little bit more rough. So this is Incense and this is Soul. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and you're going to see it, how it is. I'm going to use this one for Incense, and it doesn't feel as soft as the other one. So if I compare the two, gone. But the shade is not so far apart. Now I'm going to pick up with this one. I'm going to pick up Soul, which is that soft violet shade. This one feels soft. It's funny because this one feels soft, and from the original it feels a little bit more rough. And these are the shades. This is the shade from Soul from the fake, and this is the shade Soul from the original. It is a little bit off there. One is way lighter than the other one. Let me pick Eccentric, which is a really pretty mustard, almost mustard color. And then with this one, I'm gonna pick Eccentric from the fake. This one feels a bit soft, but a tinge rough. And look at the shades, they are very, very different. Darkest color you will see in the palette. It is a very nice color, and they use that and the end on the borders. So I'm gonna use this finger to pick up the Passion. This one feels a bit rough when you pick it up like this, but look how dark that shade is. You don't even have to pick up much at all. That's really, really dark. And this is Passion from the fake. This one has the same texture to it, feel, as I was trying to pick up the product. And these are the shades. This is the fake, this is the original. Let's go to Summer, which Summer is like a nice gold. Oh my god, they feel so soft and buttery. Look how much you pick up. I'm telling you, you just have to pick up a little bit, and I know it's gonna go along, but look how much product is there. And I just touched it a little bit. So that is Summer. So Summer is this shade here. And look, with this one I have to pick a lot. It feels very soft too, but not as soft as the original. And those are the shades for Summer, original and the fake. I played with Celestial, which is that cute purple. This is the nice original palette. It feels soft, not as soft as the pink. I think this one is not as soft. Look how pretty that color is. I love purple, so this is why I got this palette. And let's do Celestial here. Celestial doesn't even look like it's a shimmer based on how you look at it from the palette. So I'm gonna pick it up from here. This one feels really soft. It's not so bad, but I don't see as much shimmer as the original. So these are some of the shades that I was able to swatch on camera, but I'm also sharing with you some of the pictures of how I swatched the mattes, comparing it side by side from the original to the fake. They're so pretty, right? They're so pretty. But I also wanted to swatch them because sometimes the pictures might not be so accurate and you might not see a big difference. Really nice. And how thick it is from this one. It has a nice logo there. So this is the mirror on this one, but it's very flat if we compare it to the original. Now let's talk about the brushes. You might not care too much about the brushes because a lot of times we don't use them, but I did use them on this tutorial just to kind of see how it goes. I did not. This is the original. You will see the logo, the name. And in this one, it has the logo and the name is very small. So right away, you can spot the fake from this one. So this one was like, oh my God, this is rough. But once I tried this one, it was even worse. Look at the difference on these two. the product. I wanted to compare side by side the real versus the fake. I just wanted to do a makeup look. I wanted to swatch them and show them to you. I'm going to be putting the prices so you can see. I'm going to put the information in the description box in case you're interested to check it out yourself and see if it's worth it or not. The only bad thing about fake is that they might not have the same consistency. You might not get the same palette as I'm showing you here. So that's a risk that you do take, but that's the price also. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If there's another one that you really want me to compare, in case I find one, you can put that in the comment section. So thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye.